Hello, and welcome back to another color and light study. And yeah, grab this photo of a Unsplash as usual. I'll link it down below, and just let's get started. Let me turn on the timer. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to start with the sky color as usual, because I like to get, if I'm painting on just one layer, I just like to get whatever's the furthest away in first. And I think I picked a pretty good color, maybe a tad bit more saturated up here and a little bit lighter. That looks pretty good. Okay. Also, I've been like, you probably won't see this because I haven't even uploaded the first picture yet, but I've taken a little break for several reasons, so I haven't done these in quite a while, so let's see how this goes. Trying to put in the clouds, but my brush is like not soft enough to really do this, and it has to be a little lighter up here. Then it gets a little lighter down there too, until it goes like white here. We can always go back lighter and make it softer. Oh, I might just do that now. Yeah, this one. But the texture was kind of nice for these edges in the clouds over here. I really have to set up a proper blender brush because I never use them, but they are actually pretty useful, but I just don't do it. I'm going to airbrush this ever so slightly here. Otherwise I'm going to back to my trusty test 4. Okay, I think the background is done. I've chosen this picture because I thought it was really interesting to play with the conceptions of whether leaves are green or not, because while this is still greenish, it's more of a brown yellow thing going on because the light is shining through it. And I also like the contrast and just how these colors worked together. Oh god, I'm so woefully out of practice. Okay, we can do this. To go here. And this is too big. Oh, my god. Like I have this, I have like a small keyboard. Oh my god, I dragged the canvas. I have a small keyboard from Razer that is just for one hand. I think it was for gaming originally, but I use it for art. I've had it for a long time, and a few of the buttons are broken now, actually. But it's really useful. I have bound a few. This is why you probably don't see me use like normal key setups. And then I also don't have my hand on my normal keyboard at all, because I'm using this thing here. Okay. I think it's probably better if I just put in the stems roughly, because the stems have to go where the leaves will go, so I'm going to the leaves. Maybe a bit more blue. Yeah, that looks better. I'm looking for this color right here, because this color, I can go darker or I can go lighter for the green looking leaves. I think this one would be much more satisfying to do with traditional paint, because while I really like digital, because it's very yeah, convenient. It's extremely convenient. I really like traditional painting too, though I don't really have that much training in it. But I enjoy the haptic feeling of it. Guys, I've made like a little bit of a mistake in focusing on the front leaves first when I haven't gotten in the back leaves, but I think I'll get there. Now I've also figured out how to paint these leaves now. I know that Jeremy, like Light Ponderings, in his video said to, like in one of his first videos about these studies, he said to avoid something with a lot of detail and a lot of textures, for like if you're doing some just focused on light. I don't want to say easier because I think all of them are challenging in a way. Like if you only want to really study light and color, then it's probably a lot better to do something like his egg video, where it's just a spherical object that you have to paint, instead of like so much like tiny objects that have a lot of texture and details going on, and just focus on the color and the light. Also, what I'm doing here, because I know that this is just a gigantic blob of green, I'm marking out where the blue will go. Also, this is funny because I don't... This is here, right? Also, as I'm now seeing that this has to have more blue. Ah, it has the stem included in it, and I'm going to do it like this. This, I think, is a leaf. And then the rest I'm just going to paint in green for now. For example, here I'm not drawing the individual leaves, but like the mass of the entire leaf pile. And then I can go in with details that indicate where the single leaves are later. This way I can get this leaf piled on. This way I can get the leaf pile out of the way faster, instead of trying to draw every single leaf. Here's a little bit of blue, and here too. And I know that it's like way too bright right now, but I just want to get like a base for this entire thing done. Okay, now I'm going to go into a dark color. I think it might still be too light. Also, it's very just black, so it's extremely hard to say for me right now what actual value this is, but we'll see at the we'll see on the we'll see with the reveal later on what it actually was. So, oh my god, it's only 6 minutes. I'm so out of practice with these, my god. Should have done this in a darker color first, I think. Compared this to the ocean floor thing where I was like on top of my game. This is going not that well. But hey, it is what it is sometimes. So I'm completely missing all of the yellow parts. I'm just going to fill this in black now. Okay, going back to the first green I picked, and I'm going to make it more yellow. Yeah, but it's still very saturated for like these. No. This is going to be a terrible video because I'm not even talking. Well. Now I have to get in the really yellow ones. Oh my god, this is not going very well. Okay. For example, this is too it's a bit darker here. Okay, so this I think is more in the right ballpark of what these leaves look like. So I think I have to get in the right white reflections on some of the leaves. This will make it like actually look a lot more like the reference. Ooh, now I'm starting to get into it more. Now that it's coming together a little bit better. This leaf is here. Some of these leaves are wow, what did I do? Oh, some of these leaves are super bright, like this one for example is really bright. These on top as well. I think I'm going to make them even. This may be a little too bright, but it has to be grayer, I think, for like the side of these leaves. Oh my god, I have to get. Maybe I'll do a voiceover for this one because it's like pretty boring, I think, to just not hear anything. Or is it relaxing? Let me know if you want to interact. Okay, now I need oh my god. I need, first of all, the stem has to be a little darker as well. And I need a white with like a bluish white. Oh my god, the timer's up. Okay. And that's it, I guess. That's it. I mean, I can already see I have a lot of detail missing down here, which I think would be needed because, well, you can read the upper part. I'm going to make my cursor a bit bigger again, because while you can read like this upper part relatively okay as leaves, for example, that things like the stem and this leaf and then this one, like here and here, that the stems are missing, and that there's not a lot of detail going on here, whereas you can see reflection here and shadows from the other leaves and like stems down here, would make this a lot more readable. But overall, I think I struggled in the beginning a lot. I think it came out kind of okay. I mean, you can see that it's an impression. Also, I realized that this leaf has to be a lot more yellowish. It's this one's probably the worst. I think these I've captured relatively well, but this one just looks bad. But we can check with like the big reveal at the end. Okay, wow, the original picture is a lot more saturated than what I have. Like in the sky is a lot more saturated, which I did not expect. I thought I had the sky color down relatively well. And also the values are pushed more for, oh, this is something glaring that I completely overlooked. It has to be a lot darker over here as well. It looks a lot better with a more dark part down there. But yeah, that's the final. It was fun. I wish I could do this one again, honestly, because I think I can get it much better, but maybe I'll do it someday in the future, but like not right now, because now I already know all of the secrets that the original picture had. No, just kidding. Now I've already kind of studied it and know about the intricacies of this one, so it wouldn't really give me a lot of new things to work with if I did this one again. But I think, like, just from a thumbnail perspective, it looks pretty leafy to me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Do the YouTube thing, like, subscribe, whatever, and comment. Let me know how it went for you. Post the algorithm. Yeah, bye.